Tonight's fights are sanctioned by the ISKA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 two-minute rounds, all in a Tuff-N-Uff flyweight showdown. Fight fans, it's about to go down. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, with a record of 6 wins and 6 losses, fighting out of Rivals BJJ, Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Bronson, the Shark Sabado. His opponent stands across the cage in the red corner with a record of 4 wins and 1 loss. Fighting out of Gracie Fighter Dojo, Newport Beach, California, here is Matt Alfonte. Your referee in charge of the action inside the cage is the one and only Chris Tyone.
Protect yourself at all times. Questions? Questions? Good luck, guys. Here we go.
Main event of the night, 3 two-minute rounds. Bronson Sabado is wearing the green trunks. Matt Alfonte is wearing the black trunks. Cage doors are locked. Chris Tyone is in charge, and we're set to go.
Ready, sir? Ready? Here we go. Fight!
Sabado in the green is the striker. Alfonte in the black is the grappler. And instantly Alfonte looks for that leg. He grabs it. He gets the takedown with ease.
You could see Sabado taking a lower stance, but it did not matter there.
Sabado is looking for that neck, and he does have it right now, but it's going to be difficult to complete. You're going to have to elevate those hips quite a bit, and it's hard to do when you're pressed up against the cage like that.
And how much do you want to squeeze when you don't really have a chance for submission? He lets him go there because you don't want to blow your arms out, especially if you're a striker.
And especially early in round number 1, too.
Both these fighters still relatively dry.
Yeah, Alfonte is trying to advance his position, and he steps over the leg, and then instantly Sabado does a nice job of closing him back off in the guard. So while Alfonte is in top position right now, Sabado is so far doing a nice job of neutralizing the self-proclaimed grappler.
And even though it doesn't look like much is happening right now, you can see Alfonte just digging his forehead into the chin of Sabado, but now fires off a couple strikes and goes right back down.
And Sabado keeps looking for an opportunity to try to stand up. Alfonte sensed that he was going to do that, scoots down, re-scoops the legs. Sabado fighting his way back to his feet, and Alfonte just once again very calmly scooping him right back up and setting him down. Now, final seconds here of round number 1. We knew that this was going to be striker versus grappler, and Alfonte has spent this entire round in top position. What are the judges looking for? That would, you would think, be enough to win the round for Alfonte, considering he got the takedowns and was able to maintain a dominant position. But as my old friend Mark Beecher says, who's a Muay Thai coach, every fight and every round starts standing. So is Sabado going to adjust his game plan going into the second round, knowing that Alfonte is, of course, looking for the takedown, but getting it with ease? Here we go, looking at the replays from the first round, and this is going to be exactly what we expect. Just scooping that front leg, and then poop, pops the back leg, puts him on his butt, and Sabado continuing to try to do anything he can from his back. I mean, he's throwing more punches than Alfonte is, but very little that he can do pressed in the corner.
Not a flashy round at all, but a very effective first round there by Matt Alfonte. Controlled the whole thing.
So on our unofficial scorecards, Matt Alfonte is up 1 round to none. Again, will Sabado be able to pull an audible here, change up his fighting style enough where he doesn't instantly get taken down like he did in round number 1? Here we go to round number 2.
Second round, guys. Here we go. Fight!
Alfonte starting the same way he did in round number 1. Oh, Sabado caught him a couple of times there. That's exactly what he needs to do. Get in, throw a flurry of punches, and then spin out of there. Don't get caught up here. Don't get backed up, or he's going to scoop you again. And Alfonte does, in fact, scoop both legs and takes him down.
I was curious that he threw a low kick right there, considering that he did spend the previous round on his back.
Yeah, and again, almost the worst spot for him to be is up against the cage, because he's going to have a hard time escaping Alfonte, who has just been so present in top position. Very difficult to get out. I mean, normally you'd think, okay, you're up against the cage, you can at least wall walk and possibly get out of there, but Alfonte is just smothering him right now.
Alfonte doing a good job of not letting Sabado get his legs about him, you know. He's
Every
trying to push
time,
off on his hips, but Alfonte is just on top, smothering him right now. I think Alfonte may be bleeding. There's some blood on the chest of Sabado.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like Sabado does have blood on his chest, and you would only be able to assume that that's coming from Alfonte.
Maybe a clash of heads there or another scratch.
Yeah, and
Hard
I mean,
to say.
Sabado did land a flurry of punches there. Maybe something opened up and it didn't start bleeding right away. Could be coming from the mouth.
It
and
looks like
like
it coming from the nose,
nose
maybe.
or mouth, yeah.
But Alfonte's still doing a very good job of keeping Sabado down. And he's being active. Chris Tione is looking on.
Sabado doing everything in his power to try to get out of this. Final 10 seconds of round number 2, and Alfonte continuing to just smother Sabado. Two rounds in the bag. Matt Alfonte, again, unofficial scorecard, gets that one as well. And yeah, it looks like it could be the mouth of Alfonte that's busted up a bit. Probably happened on that flurry of punches from Sabado.
Sabato's still looking very fresh, you know.
He looks fresh and frustrated, though.
Yes, very frustrated. He hasn't been able to amount much offense at all in the first 2 rounds. And he knows going into this 3rd round that he is going to need a finish if he wants to walk away with the win tonight.
They always talk about ring rust in the pro ranks. You know, George St. Pierre being out for a long time. Will he be able to come back and perform like he had in the past? Matt Alfonte with over a year layoff comes back and looks fresh as ever. He's looking fantastic tonight. Cage doors locked. Chris Tione set to go. 3rd and final round. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Oh, going for that Anderson Silva push kick to the face, and it doesn't work. Alfonte right back in top.
Continuing to just use his upper body and his head to just keep Sabado down. Sabado trying to hold Alfonte's arms from striking, but we haven't really seen much striking from Alfonte when he's been in a dominant position.
Sabado with good discipline there, not grabbing the cage. Sabado doing everything in his power to try to get out of this position, but I mean, when you have a high-level jiu-jitsu guy that's on top of you, like you were saying earlier, Mahoney, he's literally using every part of his body to smother you. You know, he's using his head to control you. And Sabado, oh, he caught him with an up kick there. And Alfonte right back on top of him. Putting all that weight on you. You can't elevate your hips. You can't spin out of it. He's got his arm underneath your left shoulder so that way you can't roll that way. Like he's got you everywhere. And Alfonte lets him back up to his feet. It's not going to last long, though. Looks like he's going for another takedown and gets it. Final 10 seconds. And Sabado is going to finish this fight very frustrated. Alfonte, just a clinic in jiu-jitsu.
Alfonte, ladies and gentlemen.
Tough fight there for Sabado, but Alfonte doing a very good job of just neutralizing every single thing that Sabado had to throw at him, you know.
Your official decision in the main event is coming up in just a moment. Matt Alfonte and his jiu-jitsu, did he get it done according to the judges, or were those flurry punches from Bronson Sabado enough to turn the tables his way?
Probably not.
I doubt it. Taking a look at the replay, this is what it was all about, the big takedowns from Alfonte. That was in the third and final round, and probably the most significant takedown, really elevated them there, carried him across the ring. But I mean, really, Alfonte with ease was taking Sabado down throughout this entire fight. Sabado obviously wanted to stand and strike, never had the opportunity. He's got his arms raised up in the air right now. But I think we all know what's going to come here from Justin Bernard in our official decision, which is coming down right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3-round war, we have your winner by unanimous decision, Matt Alfonte. Down here with the winner inside the cage, the main event, Matt Alfonte coming in against a game Bronson Sabado, tough Bronson Sabado. How great does it feel to win?
Feels great. He's a very seasoned opponent. I've watched a lot of film and he's improved so much. And I love going against guys like that. It pushes me to push to the next level.
For sure. You want to thank anybody out here?
Thank you, my mom, my dad, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, my brother, Grace Fire Dojo, and everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the fans too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, the main event, Matt Alfonte. Thank you so much for coming out to Barry Myers, Future Stars of MMA. Thank you for supporting all of the amateur fighters out here, putting it on the line for you. Have a great night. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to the D Las Vegas and the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. We'll see you at our next event. Go to Tuff-N-Uff.com. Follow us on social media. Have a great weekend.